All right, the Lions and Houston Texans injury report gets kind of deep. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Apparently, Jeff Okudah is out, and I think that might be more of a gain than a loss. Kenny Golladay is out again. Danny Amendola is out again. Mike Ford is out. He's been injured all year. And for the Texans, they be missing two good pass catchers, Randle Cobb and Kenny Stills, which Randle Cobb really ain't been doing much this year. So they got Kiki Cutie, Brandon Cooks, and Will Fuller still going, and they are fast receivers, so at least we won't have Jeff Okudah to get burnt out there. But let's get into it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. And, when you look at the team, pretty much these teams, I think the Houston Texans are more on the come up than the Lions. I think they're going to hire the right guy to run the team than be the head coach and be the GM. They got talent. They got the quarterback position solved. Now, Deshaun Watson take too many hits, so not knowing how long he's going to be there. But, but they're a good football team. They got the highest payroll out there. But they got talent, but pretty much defensively, they just old. And I don't put it past the Lions getting the victory. Everybody want to see Matt Patricia fired and gone, and that's just what it is. And I'm right with you. I kind of want to get a high pick and be able to get a quarterback to flip this franchise around. But, tomorrow, enemy number one is Deshaun Watson, but he got three really fast receivers out there. Kiki Cutie, Brandon Cooks can really run. Will Fuller can really run. What's so funny is if you told me if you asked me which receiver be injured, I'd probably say Will Fuller. Probably one of the most dynamic deep threats in football when he's healthy. But, those huge losses for them. But then for the Lions, they got some huge losses and they got some really huge potential losses. Kenny Golladay, you can just pretty much count his days. He probably won't be playing too many games in the Lions uniform. They don't want to pay him. Jeff Okudah, he just needed a redshirt year. Danny Amendola, he done a finish. He need to retire. Deshaun Hand, he been a huge disappointment this year. Austin Bryant, he always injured. Mike Ford, he just been injured this year. Now, the good thing is you might see DeAndre Swift out there. Hopefully, Amani Oruwariye play. But, I don't know what Matt Patricia's doing. I think he working this man too hard. Because the Lions have been so injury-prone the last few years under him. You got to ask, they fired the strength and conditioning coach, I believe. I just think he's just running people into the ground too much. To have DeAndre Swift running in between the tackles on a Wednesday or Thursday and he get a concussion last week, how can your running back get a concussion during practice? There alone, he should be fired for that. You got your star running back who came off a great game. How much practice do we need? He didn't, walk through and, like running of the routes. But he shouldn't be running the ball in the tackles and getting hit, by anybody to get him a concussion. But in all, the Lions just lack talent. You look at Houston offensively, they got talent at skill positions. They just, when they're healthy, David Johnson obviously not going to be playing. Their offensive line just freaking suck. They pay Larry Tunsil all that money and all them picks, and he ain't nothing as a left tackle. But Houston got the one position that can cover up everything in Deshaun Watson. They gave away DeAndre Hopkins, which was an idiot move. He balling, but for the Lions, you look at it, they probably going to lose Golladay. Hockenson, he is a tremendous talent, but they don't know how to utilize him. It looked like Jeff Okudah is going to have a red shirt year for the most part. You look, and number 9 is old. So we're in a situation where it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, to turn it around because of lack of talent in Detroit. But we'll see. But, it looked like Kenny Golladay probably didn't play this damn near last game with the Lions. And you can't blame them. They didn't want to pay him, and pretty much when he played this year, they look like a team that pretty much could be a little bit successful. But when he don't play, Stafford looked to struggle. But I think he'll be moving on. Tomorrow, I still think Houston edge it out, but we'll see. When there's no Golladay out there, it's different. When you got Swift out there, it's different, so we'll see. But Houston going to have a tough time. Larry Tunsil might not play, and he suck. And imagine his backup. He probably suck even more. But I still take Houston. But let me know what you guys think about the injury report. I think it's a game. Most people think Jeff Okudah injured, but if Jeff Okudah don't play, Mike Ford don't play, and Amani Oruwariye don't play, they definitely going to get burnt toast on tomorrow on Thanksgiving. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fast way if you want to reach out for a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video quest, want to make a donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description, PayPal link there as well. Best way to donate, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Appreciate the love, support. Appreciate the love. We gone.